she's unapproachable. When I shoot my Uzi, man, I do that little shoulder move. Break it down. Make it sound. Make it sound. 5 a.m. Look, I said I'm moving like a soldier move. My bitch is unapproachable. When I shoot my Uzi, man, I do that little shoulder move.
I'ma put it down for a second.
Pretty much.
I'ma put it down for a second.
Good evening.
We miss Robert. We miss Robert. Titties, big ass motherfucking titties.
Large breasts.
Back again.
Big titties.
Shit dope as friends. It's TJ, it's EJ, it's Verge. Tiff is in the building.
Hola.
I don't know why we sound so somber. Like we have bad news. Verge has a really nice shirt on today. I like your shirt, man. I do.
You do.
No, yeah, I like your shirt. I didn't even know you had tattoos. Like, Verge is so grown, man. Like, oh man.
No, he diddy bopped when he walked in.
Yeah, Verge is my, like. I was talking to Tiff about you at home. I was talking about you and Nichelle, and I said like you and Nichelle are like my cousins, but y'all are like my babies because y'all parents are my first cousins and shit.
Yeah, the big cousins.
Yeah, so it's like y'all are my. Like I consider y'all more nieces and nephews and shit than I do cousins, just because of how I look. I feel a certain responsibility.
Like a big brother more for me.
Yeah, like I just feel a certain responsibility that's just like, it's not a cousin. Like my cousins, I just let them niggas go and you could, yeah. Like Damone, love Damone. I love Damone to death.
Me too.
Cause you gotta understand, it used to be me, Damone, and you know what I'm saying. Yeah. But I feel like with y'all, it's a different
vibe.
It's a different, yeah. So, man, I just be, I didn't even know you. I just don't look at you as an adult all the time. He's just a kid to me sometimes. He's a fucking kid.
Yeah, you should have been there.
Like, I ain't know the nigga had chest tattoos and he have to, like, he got his chest open. He got a Ricky Ricardo and shit.
Like, yeah, man, the rent was due. Hey, man, you know, make sure you cut your food up first. Right?
Yeah, right. Like he's yeah, but man, I'm sorry. That was a family moment we had on air. For those that don't know, he's my little cousin.
Yeah, said, I'm talking to you about these car payments because I'm trying to chop my goddamn meat up. I got this.
Yeah, right. He's a grown ass man. Like, you know, he's a grown ass fucking man, but in my head, he's still
a kid.
Yeah,
I'm cool with that, kind of, a little bit.
You're not a kid. You still got the responsibility of a man. Yeah, you grown and motherfucker.
Look at me like, shit. Yeah, you can get that on. Just
take your phone because I'm drunk on the game. Blueface, baby.
How was y'all week?
It was good, man. Let's get to it. How was everybody's week? Everybody's good. Let's get to it. Y'all ready?
Yeah,
ready.
All right, everybody had good weeks. TJ, good, man.
Shit, nigga, you know, anybody died, had a good week.
That's it. Verge, you good? Oh, condolences to Kyrie. Condolences to talking shit with Kyrie. Maybe I shouldn't say this on air, but just my thoughts and prayers go out to you, my brother. I love you. If you need anything, I'm here. We're here. The show in general. Just definitely have to say that. I love my brother, and just you need something, bro. We here. So yeah. Yeah, that was the one thing for me maybe this week. But aside from that, I've had a great week, man. I'm happy to be here. I'm drunk as shit right now, y'all. If y'all cannot tell, I am drunk. Like I started with like a family rambling.
I like this dynamic because there's been like a good track record where I was like mad
responsible
drunk. One. Yeah, no, he.
Oh, I was the responsible one.
No, yeah, he was because like I was.
I can't drink.
You can't drink?
Nah, I can't.
What's wrong with you?
Like I drink, I throw it up.
Oh,
yeah, it's bad.
Wow.
Yeah, I'm sober every day.
That's terrible.
Yeah.
So anyway,
right? Wow. But I'm proud of him. Like this is he makes it easy to love him. Like he makes it easy to be proud of him. Like he doesn't do shit.
I got some bad moments. Like I got a bag of hot Cheetos tatted on me.
Oh.
Yeah,
that's you. But that's you.
Like a moment in time. I was like 18. I was just.
But hot Cheetos gonna be around forever, so it's okay.
Yeah.
I mean,
like
you can swing it.
Yeah. That's how much I love him. I'll allow as long as he don't come with a face tattoo. Yeah. You come with a face tattoo.
A bag of hot Cheetos.
That's the one time I'm gonna put my hands on it.
Where is it?
It was on my stomach. I didn't get it finished.
Oh.
Well, and that makes sense because it's a bag of hot Cheetos. You didn't get it finished.
It hurt too bad for me to finish. I was like, no, bro, just like, just stop.
Just do the flames, cuz. Do the flames.
Yeah. Instead of hot Cheetos, like a hot boy, like. I was 18. I really was.
It's all right. We forgive you.
Okay.
We forgive you.
Yeah.
I don't even.
Oh wait, so it was like a play on hot Cheetos, like It looks like a hot Cheeto bag, but it says hot boy.
Hot boy with the Cheeto man and everything.
With the Cheeto man.
Yeah, I got the whole 9. Yeah.
I never knew this. It's certain shit he don't tell me because he knows. Like this is one of those things.
That
I thought you just legit had hot Cheetos, and to be honest, I respected that more.
Yeah, I thought you were just dedicated.
Yeah, now that I know you just a hot boy, I thought you just was fucking with the chips. Because
I really like hot Cheetos.
You know what's something that because something in my day, like I'm that fucking old. My day was on Wednesday, by the way. I like you know, mad people had Vans tattoos. Like that was a thing of our
like the word.
Yeah.
The actual logo. Like it looks like the word, but like how the V it goes up. Yeah. Yeah, I know mad niggas that had that logo and the
star and everything,
and the Spitfire logo too. You know what the Spitfire is? It's like a fire. It's like a flame with a smiley face on it.
I don't like that tattoo.
Every generation does stupid shit. Like all the older women, they face must have been like cherries with the lips or cherries with the drip
or any type of fruit. Yeah, any type of fruit with a bite and a drip.
Everybody got a set of cherries with a drip on it on their teeth.
Well, that's because old niggas didn't eat pussy, so they was trying to let them know like you gonna have to munch on this cat.
Ew.
You gonna have to shampoo this carpet.
Ew.
Hey, you know how I know that was disgusting? You know how I know that was disgusting? Because TJ likes it. You should see TJ face when I said that. TJ is so happy.
You know how you know something's
TJ's
good?
about to shoot.
I'm so offended that I didn't think of it myself.
Yeah,
like that's how I know that shit. I was like,
one.
wow.
TJ's mad that I be into that one.
That's real hairy.
Yeah, because TJ has TJ's spirit animal is a '70s pimp.
Dead ass.
TJ's animal is a
'70s.
No, I've said that before. If they had Wi-Fi in the '70s, I would leave all this shit here.
Nigga.
If they put Wi-Fi in the '70s, I leave all this fucking.
That's
shit.
all he
They'd
needs.
be like us though. They'd be like us.
No, they wouldn't.
Why not?
They wouldn't have social media. They would just be as long as they
nobody's
got.
gonna be that smart to make it though.
It would take a minute. TJ get there in 70. He might be the nigga that make it, and therefore he.
No,
but
when time machines hit, I'm gonna fuck all this shit up.
TJ taking Wi-Fi back to the 70s.
Motherfucking shit over.
I'm going back to the 80s. I'm going to cocaine 80s, and I'm moving to Harlem.
I think I might stop there, but I think I'm gonna still end up.
Nah, I'm cocaine 80s. Let me tell you something. I'm hanging with Eddie Murphy. I want to go hang out with Rick James.
I'm not gonna make it nowhere.
Hey, what's your generation, Tiff? What's your generation? What you're not even old enough. He want to go back to 2001. Little Virgin like, nigga, I'm going back to 2005. I'm trying to be in high school with y'all.
Man, I can't wait to go back there, kick it with Young Jock and them.
Right? I want to do the motorcycle dance. It was hot, nigga. Them franchise boys.
Y'all remember when niggas used to yoon and shit?
First off, you can't go past 1970. Go past 1970s is all work. It's no fun. It's all work. Like Martin Luther King don't look like a nigga who had the kickbacks cracking. Like, no.
Well, if you ask some white women, they might tell you different.
But I'm not going back as a white woman.
I'm just saying that don't mean that they weren't perfect.
He might have been,
and I don't have a taste for I don't.
That was part of the revolution.
Somebody else had something else popping. That was just his popping.
Yeah. See, first off, you started the wrong topic because you started talking about slaying white women in revolution to TJ.
That was part of Martin's revolution, man.
Oh, I don't even know why I opened that door.
That's why it was part of the revolution.
I like different times for different things. Like to be honest, if we're talking about like looks, I like the late 60s, early 70s when we're talking about looks. They were serving looks.
It ain't for looks, mine turn ups.
Hair.
Like my shit. First off, it is a looks
outfits,
too because first off, I would have looked mad fly because I don't know where like.
I love the idea of wearing black all the motherfucking time.
First off, in 1983, if I could have pulled up on Dapper Dan to get me a whole fucking outfit, I would have fucked up all them parties. I had the spray backdrops, like the spray paint backdrops. I would have been fucking up parties, bro. Like I would have been fucking. Do you understand my jigginess with a 4-finger ring? No, but you can't live that. Like that was the norm, nigga. Like how we just go out to go out. Like how you got your shirt on right now. You would have had on like an MCM jacket with like no shirt on up under it, and then like some MCM pants with the pattern all the way down, and been driving like an Audi or a Saab with some gold BBSs. You would have had a 4-finger ring on right now with mad chains on. You would have had some money in your pocket with a clip on the money, and then you would have like had a bigger. You would have no, you wouldn't, because you had a pistol in the stash spot, nigga. If you would have hit the lighter and hit the AC, the shit was gonna pop out. Niggas would have ran down on the side with the gold BBSs. You was popping niggas.
Going 100% paid in full.
Yeah, but like you see what happened at the end.
What happened at the end? The nigga was at the chicken spot.
Ooh.
AZ.
Yeah, him, only him.
Rich got killed because he robbed Alpo. You don't know this. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah, I know the real story. I know.
Yeah, like he was stealing money from.
500,000. He didn't.
Yeah, so the 30 bricks. So that's something different. You would have held solid to your man. You wouldn't have got killed. Like we love a nigga, like, but like we love, like niggas love Rich. Yeah, we understand. The movie endeared niggas to Rich and made Alpo look like a scumbag. But like when you tell the story, really, a nigga scammed me for $500,000. You supposed to be my man. I might not have killed TJ for $500,000, but I was gonna punch TJ in the fucking mouth. TJ getting punched in. Nigga, let me tell you something. We get a $2 million podcast deal, and TJ take 1.5, and he only give me 500,000. Don't tell me about that. I'm gonna punch you in your fucking mouth. I'm like, TJ, why did you do this?
I'm a sue. I got to sue.
I'm gonna punch you. I ain't suing you. I'm not suing shit. I know where your mother lives.
That nigga said I'm a sue.
The fuck wrong with you, TJ?
Like you don't know where my house at.
No, that's my brother. Like I'm coming to your fucking house. I'm gonna punch you in your mouth.
We gonna still be together though. We gonna still be kicking it. We gonna be turning up. But
Virgin, we got $3 million for this podcast, and I only gave you 500,000.
And if I don't win this fight, I'm gonna be mad. I'm if you lose.
But the point got across though. The point got across.
Yeah, I punched you.
Virgin, if we get $3 million for this, and I only give you 500,000. You come to the house and you punch me in the mouth. Guess what? I understand why you just punch. I'm gonna whoop your ass all through the house after that. But after we fight, and I pick you up and put you on the couch, I'm gonna be like, you right. I shouldn't have did that.
What the fuck?
You could have just called me and yelled at me, but you know what I'm saying? Like,
no, I'm good. I'm good on that point. Nah, that's a bad point. If I punch you, you beat me up around the house. I mean, I ain't getting. Nah.
For what I'm saying, for TJ, it's not gonna be that. That's you. Like me and TJ gonna have a fight. Yeah, but for you better text me and be like, yo, what happened with this? Hey, your mama called me or something.
You gotta have the fashions for the times. Even like in the 60s,
but
like
the cocaine 80s, my nigga.
That people got dressed to go to like nowhere. Like you got in your heels and your nice dress and put your makeup on and go to the grocery store.
They clothes look like mad work. Like for men, you have to wear 3-piece suits, and that shit don't look comfortable. If for me, you tell me I can get into a Fila sweatsuit and put on mad gold and put money in my pocket, get a nice haircut, have some nice shoes on, be chilling, and I could be the flyest nigga in all of New York.
Yeah, no,
all
I'm
of
not
LA.
saying I want to wear those. I'm just saying I liked that sort of, like that's a.
But it's
that's
when
a
you
mindset.
going back to when you going.
That's
where you going?
Mindset to be like, bitch,
what
I
you
gotta
saying? What
get
you saying makes sense because like my uncle told me that one time. Like one time he was he called me. We had come back from school and like we was actually I want to say it was like you and me and like Eugene going out and he was like, where you finna go? And I'm like, we going out to the city. We finna go, fuck it up one time. And he was like really offended because he was looking at me and he was like, how come you don't never wear no clothes? And I was like, fuck you mean, nigga? Like I'm thinking I'm fucking killing it. And he was like, you get you a nice suit, get you a little button up, get you a tie. I'm like, who the fuck is going? I'm like, yo, I'm trying to get some ass thrown back on me, sir. Like, what I'm gonna do with this tight ass suit? Like,
yeah.
I mean, I don't know about a suit, but like a turtleneck or something.
In Unc eyes back in the day, that's what they was.
He was dead serious.
He was like, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
Unc was back in the day. He was like, you bum niggas ain't got no. Unc had like you got to think about.
He looked at me like I was walking outside in drawers.
Especially when you talk about your uncles. Like and certain niggas, like when I look back at, I watch certain timepieces, and I be like, these niggas wear suits every day. But you have to understand who they were and what it was to be able to be like, I gave a suit to that nigga and he wore it. People, they wasn't always, you know what I'm saying? Certain people was giving hookups to niggas, and it was a part of your lifestyle to wear this. Just how we got mad jeans. Yeah. That was just a part of their lifestyle. Yeah.
That's what I mean. I like the ideology behind it. I don't want to do that because I don't like clothes in particular.
But them niggas had breeches and shit. Like back, that's what I'm saying. For me, for me, when I be looking at them niggas, when you look at them niggas, they had the what's the joint?
Your goddamn breeches up.
They had socks, and then they would have the sock holders, the shit that kept the socks up, and then old niggas had suspenders.
That's why
and then
they was always getting caught cheating.
Yeah, because you.
In every movie, niggas cannot get dressed fast enough before that bitch husband kick in the door. Now she getting her ass whooped. You got a bullet in your shit because you got to strap your socks to your holders. What the fuck?
The transition of fashion was so you could fuck your side.
You had 30 pounds of clothes, my nigga. Nowadays, you jump in some sweatsuits, gone.
I'm still getting caught though, even now from that.
Who? No, back in the day, you gotta think about this. These niggas lived in buildings that was mad tall. When you look at these old buildings back in the day, they was 6 stories, 7 stories. You couldn't jump out a window. 2nd story window shit, nigga. Her parents live in 2nd story. I'm out. I'm going.
You could slip and die trying to run down a fire escape in hard bottom shoes.
Think about that.
That's crazy.
You got on, and then even if you're not in your shoes, you in socks, bro. But you in dress socks, so you them shit's nylon. You ain't
all New York talk we talking about. That's
no, that's not. Everywhere was built like that. No, everywhere was built like that. You go to downtown LA, you look at the condemned buildings sometimes. Look at the buildings that nothing's in sometimes. It looked just like it looked. It was the times, the Roaring '60s. That wasn't just Broadway and all that shit.
20s.
Roaring '20s. What was the '60s?
I don't remember.
The '60s was still
heroin. I don't know.
There, but you still went to like they still had theaters and shit back in the '60s. Like niggas still made speeches at theaters, and Martin and all these people that spoke they spoke at. They didn't everywhere. Didn't just it wasn't just like the Staples Center.
Oh shit! What up, man?
Honda Center and all that shit. Like niggas spoke at just random like places that were big, open spaces that were for shit. So you gotta understand those places were held in buildings that were nice.
I can see that.
I know one thing. Before I go back,
but I mean, if you gonna cheat, you might just cheat in your car.
Cheat in your car?
Yeah, because it's like
they didn't have cars. Everybody didn't have cars.
Shit, like I could drive off.
That was like a big shit to have a car.
I just drive off in the car with the girl, like forget it. I'm out, bro. Like you ain't catching me.
He said that shit like it was so profound.
Yeah, like Bonnie and Clyde. They was driving everywhere.
First of all, if you go cheat, just cheat in your car.
You know what I'm saying?
All right.
This is why I make sure he's here every week. We needed his presence. I've been looking for a third person.
What?
Keith had told me that we didn't need a third person. I was looking for a third person that was a woman. But guess where I found him?
Oh yeah, right in the bloodline.
Right in this nigga here is hilarious.
I be saying some stuff.
This nigga is hilarious. He's been hilarious his whole fucking. That nigga said, "Cheat in your car." If you cannot tell that Verge is 25 years old.
Have you ever been in the back of a Cadillac? Like I got these push
but that's
these
what
heavy ass doors and shit.
Heavy ass doors.
Nigga, it would take a week to get undressed with all them clothes in the back of a Cadillac.
I'm not putting on my.
No, you gotta take them off the fuck. The bitches had britches. They didn't have panties, nigga. You couldn't slide them to the side. You have to take them off your shoulder.
They had them big poofy
remember the big poofy
on.
britches under and all that? You had to take that shit off like it was like sweatpants, nigga.
A sea of britches.
A sea of britches.
Big britches, big britches. Everybody, kids got britches.
He's calling everything a britches.
Everything got britches.
These britches had britches. These bitches had britches.
Yeah, I couldn't be in that time. That's a wild.
Yeah, and that's what I'm saying. These niggas had suits with ties and shit. You can't even get that
every day.
Come on, bro. After you fuck, you want to put a tie on. I don't like put my underwear back on after I fuck. Like my nuts is out, nigga.
I don't even know if could you even
dick
have
finna air dry.
I might have to rethink this. Could you even have a quickie back then? Them niggas like Dolomite and them was ass naked.
It took 4 hours
you had to really get naked to fuck, bro, every time.
You couldn't just slide nothing to the side back then.
No,
jacking off was 45 minutes.
She can't cut a little hole in her thing or something. You know?
And then she go home and her husband like, why these britches cut, bitch?
Bitch got a hole in the britches.
Oh Lord.
Okay.
Y'all funny.
That makes sense. Like, why you own her so bad though? Damn, my nigga, go to let your girl be free.
My nigga, if you come home and the whole pussy in your girl panties is missing, you not on her. You just got a question.
I mean, that's crazy.
I come home and the whole pussy of her panties is missing. I got a question. I'm not interrogating you, bitch. I just want to know what happened.
You watch it too hard. You watch it every day too hard. You just watching it.
If that's your excuse, then bet. All right, cool. I'll fuck it. Whatever. I just want to know.
I don't know. Before I go back to the 70s, though, I got to I probably would have to get like the Tory Lanez treatment. I need my hairline intact. I can't have like the empty afro cul-de-sac thing going on.
No, you could, because that was the time. Niggas might think you an NBA player or something. You go back to the.
I want my shit full.
Well, you said the 80s?
No, if I'm going either one.
If you going to the 70s, you solid.
But I don't like it, and also I just don't like it aesthetically, and also I just whatever.
Let me tell you something. If I ever go back to the 60s or the 70s, I'm gonna show you who I'm gonna be. I got this nigga in my phone.
Whatever work ethic comes with a refurbished hairline too.
This gonna be the artwork for the show.
This whatever this nigga Tory did, like whatever they're doing up there.
I go back to the 60s or the 70s. I'm that nigga. That's me, bruh. It's going down. That's gonna be me. Every time y'all come to the house, I'm gonna be smoking like that.
Them that damn picture.
Hell yeah.
Honestly, I respect it.
That's me. If I go back to the 70s,
here's
that's
the thing.
me every
I don't have
day,
one of
Jack.
these hats, but this has been me on more occasions than I should. Really
Let me tell you, show Virgil. Virgil don't even understand what a true player look like.
Bruh.
Like he gonna be like, no homo.
Nigga, you ain't live like that. Nigga, look.
Boy, let me tell you something. I will be having a red light, and all the lights in my house will be red. You couldn't do no heroin in my house, but you can smoke a lot of weed.
Got these nice,
and you can do a bump, but you can't do a whole line.
I want a red light right now.
Yeah, red lights make sex better. Like it make getting drunk better. You ever been in a room with a red light and got drunk?
I was watching.
Because you ain't living life right.
I was listening
what
to
you
a
doing
podcast.
Tonight?
Huh?
We going out tonight.
What you doing tonight?
We going out tonight.
Okay.
And the sex therapist, she was talking to this couple, and she was like, what I try to tell couples all the time is they come into me and they're telling me like they need to spice it up, they need to do something new, and their first go-to is like a threesome. And she said, no, I'll always be like, well, let me send you home with this first. And it's a pack of red light bulbs. Like, try lighting, and then let me know if you still feel like you want to go pick up somebody else.
It's steps before. It's steps before. Like it's like lighting. Yeah.
Really does something to like to all of your senses.
You ever notice when they do movies where it's like or you ever notice why you go to certain clubs and the music is a certain way, then you have a strobe light and it's certain lighting and smoke? It's because the music with that it creates an atmosphere. Yeah. More times than not, when you go someplace, you're not paying for the money. You're paying for the atmosphere that you're going to. You're paying, the energy that's there. So when you create that in your house, it switches it up. You be like, I ain't even at home no more, bitch. We at the club.
She said you look first of all, you look different in different lighting. So you fucking somebody else tonight. Yeah. I don't look like myself in this red light. And then your environment looks different. She said, so you trying to fuck in your same bedroom with your pile of laundry that you ain't folded yet.
I can't wait till you
and your kids' pissy sheets on the side.
You just horny now, but you're not trash yet.
Yeah, see, the thing is, I haven't gotten him. See, this is my thing.
Yeah, like, I made a mistake. Respect it. You're just a horny man, but you're not a piece of shit.
That's what I be trying to explain to him is that, like, see, I was doing such fucked up shit I couldn't always have him with me. But now he's older and it's like, yo, let me school you to some shit because he just lemon juice and sea salt right now, TJ. You know what I'm talking about? He just if you got a piece of chicken, he just lemon juice and sea salt right now, baby. I gotta season him up. I gotta give you the game.
I mean, if you want to spice it up, why you just can't like do push-ups in her mouth?
What?
Push-ups in her mouth.
Push-ups in her mouth.
You know what I mean, though.
Okay.
Let me ask you a question. That's
wild, right?
How many push-ups you can do?
I do like 50s.
I do push-ups in her mouth.
You don't do no push-ups. That's work. I ain't coming here to do no. I'm coming here to get some pussy.
And see,
I like head more. So,
but you doing push-ups, your arms hurt. You can't even drive home. By the time you get a nut, you done did 1,012 push-ups. That's not even sexy.
I just want to talk about. I don't talk about the difference between head and shit.
Yes, it is.
Time out.
I'm trying to get what I want.
See, that's the point. Let me tell you something. Hold on, wait. Let me get this one to you. Real quick. I'm
gonna get this one. You go, because I'm still.
Go ahead.
I just.
You do not want to have sex with a nigga that just want to get what he wants. That is not.
I mean, not all the time, but some days I just want what I need.
Season them up, Teach.
Season them up. What you just said, your stock is plummeted. That was terrible.
What you mean? Like, I'm good for a good 30, 35 minutes. Like, you want more than that.
35 minutes of what? Of what you want to do to me? That's
no. I'm gonna give you what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna rub your toes. I'm gonna make sure you relax.
Not rub your toes. That nigga said I'm gonna rub your toes.
But like that Friday, I'm getting what I want.
Why was
that Friday?
Yeah, why
isn't this just a community effort every time?
See, that's your problem. You got the idea that it's got to be a once a week.
Damn, that nigga fucked up my
that's
point.
Such an archaic idea.
And the idea that rubbing your toes or whatever it is you're doing is going to be solely for her. Like, you should do stuff for her that she enjoys, that you enjoy doing.
She might like that. What you mean? Like, I don't, man. Girls want so
Here's
much.
my thing. I just want to go back to this push-up thing where you were just like, somehow that's better than like head. And I like you said that like that was like the best.
Oh man.
And nigga ain't never did drop down and gave a bitch 10 in the mouth.
Yeah,
I mean, it's the image.
But what do you look at?
The image of what?
You can't see shit. Like if I'm talking about image, then like
I got a belly hanging over my body and I can't like just look.
But why would I do that when you could like? Why don't you just like?
Why you want to lay down?
You wouldn't like hang her head off.
Just
the bed
flip it the other way.
Like do work like.
I already did
and
that
pretend
way.
like you
I'm
somebody.
just doing it because I want to do it a new way now. I did it the front. I did it in the car. Like I'm doing it this way. Then next, you're gonna be hanging.
See, that's the thing. You don't even
know
know
what you ever fuck with somebody who's like a dick suck. I just feel like you fucking women who suck dick.
No, I have. Yeah.
No, you haven't.
Why
see,
not?
Because the best.
No,
because
hold on.
See, because your standard of life.
But nobody who's a dick.
See, first off, my lady here, so I can't tell you. But your standard of life. You said what?
You can say.
Okay.
It's like a setup almost.
Your standard of life for what that certain things are is not the pinnacle. Even for myself, I've had good stuff, but I'm not gonna be like, oh,
the best.
Everything I've had is the best at this. So that's what I'm saying, youngin. You might have had something, but you ain't had nothing.
I can believe that. Yeah, I can believe that.
You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah, I know what you're saying. I had some trash and I had some good and I had some all right.
But all that was by your standards though, because a nigga let me tell you something.
What you mean, like my standard of how good she was?
Yeah, because you only had what you had. So if you've had 20 situations, your pool to pick from is only from your 20 chicks. But might have one chick that might blow all 20 of them chicks out the water.
Okay.
You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So you might have had 20 chicks that was all 6s, but on your scale, you got to grade everything from 1 to 10.
Yeah, okay.
So you just grading a bunch of 6s, 5s, 4s, 3s, 2s, 1s on a scale of 1 to 10. You've never had a real 10. You get what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
You've had a bunch of 6s that was 10s by your standards.
Yeah. Yeah, okay. That makes
this
sense.
might get no love and might miss the mark for men or whatever, but doesn't your rating of how she was, isn't that influenced by how you felt about her as well?
Yes.
Like the intimacy level, the connection.
But some young
have,
niggas, but that's what I'm saying
that
though.
Influence with the actual
some
sex
girls,
is like?
girls, you don't have to do that much because they like you so much.
But sometimes when you young, you pull from the pool of what you have. When you pulling from the pool of what you have, sometimes young girls don't even be understanding what to do or what to know. That's why all of what you got it was with 6s, because them young chicks didn't even know what to do to be able to elevate themselves to this. So what I'm saying is, for me, I'm 6 years older than you. In that time to what I am now, in that 6 years, and even at 25, like no disrespect to you at all, you're not even coming close to what I was at your age.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, and you know me, so you shouldn't take no offense to that.
Yeah.
So what he's picking from and what the pool is that you probably choosing from is completely different than what I probably was choosing from, and that influences how you grade and what your experiences are and what allow. Because for me, I always feel like experience is life's best teacher.
I understand.
If you only experience certain shit, then you can only say certain shit is fine.
So
like if you only ate like perfect example, like if your friend only, you got a friend, right? Your friend has lived at their house forever. You and this friend become cool when you're in high school, whatever. You get a white friend that comes home from college. You say, yo, come home with me one Christmas, and I'm going to take you home with me. And you take him home for Thanksgiving or Christmas, right? And he eats the black food for the first time. Your Jewish friend from NYU, right? Yeah. And he eat that first time he has some collard greens, and he's like, yo, what the fuck is this shit? What is Lowry's?
So you say, okay, I get that.
You get what I'm saying?
What you're saying, because even if you ate the good food, it's about the home experience, your family, and the feeling of it.
But what I'm saying is this, though.
My point.
Sometimes chicks don't know even how to make a home cooked meal. That's what I'm trying to get you to understand. These chicks don't even know how to evoke that out of you. It's some women, like for me, I've learned stuff from women. Perfect example. I've learned stuff from women. This woman's been around since I was 14 years old. I've learned mad shit.
A lack of quality.
Exactly.
Yeah, like
they
you.
look good.
Wait, stop.
It
It was evident right there in that statement. It was evident in that statement that was the first thing.
Like what? Like we talking about body and face?
Let me tell you something. This woman, when I was at 14 years old, bro, not only did she look good, she could teach me stuff at 14, 15. My whole life, bro, this woman has taught me stuff all around. It wasn't just she was beautiful. She taught me and helped, was an intricate part of me becoming the man that I was. You know what I'm saying? So for me, when like that's something else that turns me on about a woman, is that it's like, yo, it's this here. You can not just take me somewhere. Yeah, like you are a thinker. You can move. You can match my intellect.
Yeah, I didn't have that.
You know what I'm saying? So with that, when you get somebody that match your intellect, they feel how do you feel about them. They understand and they process things different. Some women can't even process how you feel about them because they can't even understand why you feel the way you feel about them.
Now you're right. Yeah, you're right. He's on something right now.
So my whole thing is this, that when you dig, you dig deeper than that creates a deeper passion. And when you do something with a deeper passion, bro, it's different than I'm just gonna rub your toes.
Yeah.
For me, we could be sitting there and I rub her back and I get something from that.
Yeah.
Just a rub of the simplest shit. Like I get something from the other day. I bought her dinner, bro. I text her like, yo, when you get home, I got a surprise for you, because something as simple as that made me feel so, because I knew like she gonna like this shit. It's a restaurant that we like. We ain't been there in a while. The last time we tried to go there, it was closed. I was excited.
Yeah.
That don't do nothing for me for her to eat some food. But the fact that, you know what I'm saying, I care so much about all this extra stuff and everything else has been invested and there's passion for her and more than just physical, that is invested now. So that is behind the gestures that I do.
That sounds like love right there.
Yeah, and that creates a different passion. So what I'm saying is now, and I'm trying to keep it without getting too personal into my life.
Like you know what
I'm saying? I'm trying to keep it from getting to a certain area.
I never had that. I be saying I love you, but
I'm keeping it at love because I'm not trying to get it physical and like sensual because of who he is and just keeping it respect. But my whole thing is like when that translates to a bedroom. When a person feels that deeply for you that they want to please you that bad that they'll go out their way on a time they got to go to work and they supposed to be sleeping and they like, but I'm gonna go get this for this person so when they come home they can have this. Imagine what they gonna do for you in the bedroom.
Yeah.
Especially, you get what I'm saying now?
Y'all tricky. I like that.
That's my whole point, though. That's my whole point.
I personally never like had no real deep bond. It's like you with me, like you.
We chilling. We going to get some shoes together. We gonna eat some Chick-fil-A.
You look up to me for some reason. I don't know. Like,
and that's what I was saying.
It's an admiration there.
The way that you're scoring right now, right? You're saying somebody is a 6. Well, when you match. When you find a match that you are really bonded with and you guys have an intimacy beyond just when you guys have sex, that 6 might look like a 2 after that experience. Because now you've experienced something much deeper on a different level. And that sex is going to be like something you haven't experienced before. So what you thought was a 6 is a 2. What you thought was, you know what I mean? Like,
that's what I mean. Like, everything you really had by comparison might not even get on my scale, bro. Like, the best thing you've had in your life might not even make my scale as a 1.
Which is why I don't like when people try to go into sex with other people by, like, oh, I know I can fuck. I know I'm good at sex. How? Because you've never fucked her. So you about to go do all the shit that worked with your ex or whoever you was just fucking last night to somebody completely new and think you fucking it up and they gonna be laying there waiting for it to be over.
Okay, I let's learn something.
You need to enter partnership with people based on them. Like what I'm gonna learn you. That's how you should. Anytime you start a sexual relationship with a new woman, it should be your job to learn her. And her job to learn you, and you guys go from there. But you going in there thinking you just about to pull out old Dick Woody or whatever the fuck y'all be calling you dicks.
Dick Woody.
and doing whatever the fuck you want to do.
For the record, I do not call my dick old Dick Woody. I don't know who old. I don't know if that's some old dick that she heard about or know about. I am not old Dick Woody.
Because I was running for that. I was like, old Dick Woody.
I'm not old Dick Woody. I don't know. I have a very young dick. I'm not 30. I'm not even 30 yet. I'm still in my 20s. I have a very nice dick. I will leak a picture eventually.
So that nigga, you walk in the bedroom, you got a friend in me, baby.
Yeah. Old dick. Old dick.
No, babe, you should tell them about your new underwear. Do people know about those?
I'm going to tell TJ, but I got some, man, look, underwear technology has advanced for men.
What type of underwear is it? Like
it's almost like compression pants.
I got some.
Underwear technology has advanced. For me, it just took me a while. See, I went to buy stink underwear. So I went to buy Lil Eric some underwear. I went to buy 3 some underwear. So I'm like, yo. When I went to buy his shit, I buy his shit because I don't know. I think my son just throws his socks, underwear, and t-shirts in the trash after he take them off. I think he wears shit one time and be like, "That's enough of this shit," and he throws it in the trash. Because I don't never be like, "What?" I be like, "Where are you?"
I buy more socks,
like,
bro. I really think he is. I think he is like the 4-year-old Deion Sanders.
I buy more socks and drawers than
I don't, and I'm about to invest in some socks. I'm about in Hanes, Fruit of the Loom, and all these niggas. I'm finna invest because I'm giving these niggas so much money. So I think he just throws this shit away. So I'm going to buy his shit every fucking 2 weeks, 3 weeks, whatever. And so I go and you get this not literal, but maybe
pretty literal.
maybe every month and a half.
Okay.
Maybe every month and a half. And so when I went last time, I was like, man, those are some nice underwear. And I seen like they look like compression pants. That was in a 3-pack. And I went home and told Babe a couple weeks back, I was like, man, I got to go buy me some new underwear and t-shirts and everything. It's about time for that period. But I was like, next time I go, like I'm gonna switch up from the cotton joints.
But he didn't. He wanted to go
because I didn't want her to buy the ones that she knows that I have. Like granted, like I still wear nice underwear. Don't get shit fucked up. Like nice cotton, no band, no names on the bands, nice soft band, no tags, all that stuff. Like I make sure I get all the latest underwear technologies.
Like, damn.
You know what I'm saying?
He like how he say technology every time. Like,
yeah, because you know why? Because I feel like people sleep on like what men have to do as far as their undergarments. Because like women got underwire and they be having like they got all that stuff, right? And so it be like, oh, newest technology for bras. It's an underwire and it's a strap and it's no strap. And you see them on Instagram, they be having a bra. They got the shoelaces in the middle and they tie their titties together.
I saw that shit.
They got all this stuff. You know what I'm saying? So that's what I'm saying. You ain't even old enough. They only put that stuff on your Instagram yet because you ain't even old enough. My wife go on my Instagram, so she scrolls and shit. Just, I don't know. It's just, she has my phone. That CIA guy that lives in my phone, he be like, a woman uses this phone as well, so we need to send some woman shit. So they have those bras and shit that you do that with. Like, they the strapless joints, and it just really look like some little stamps that go on the titty, but you put a shoestring in between, like the little pasties.
It's like really some Tony Stark shit on your titties.
Who would buy that? Like
women in the chat. Women, Moni, are you in the chat? Because Moni's always in the chat. Tell Moni to attest to this.
Oh, yeah, Moni really chesting down. You got some fucking, what that shit?
That
I didn't go that far. I just said that Moni's always in the chat. She's a woman. My whole thing is this though, like they have shit like that, but for men, I think people fail to realize that there's technology to how men need to hold their nuts. Like these underwear are breathable. They got like a little mesh on the side. They pretty much the whole. It's no more cotton, my nigga. If you wearing cotton underwear now, your woman is disappointed. And
but they're very pretty.
And I was just gonna say that I'm a nigga that I only wear my whole life.
Aesthetically pleasing draws.
I only have worn black.
Pretty.
I wear black everything. I don't give a fuck. I wear black socks. I wear black drawers or gray. Gray is the only acceptable alternate. I will literally go into Target, open packs of drawers, and to swap out. Like if it's like gray, blue, green, black, I will go in that motherfucker.
You can do that?
No, you
No,
can't.
you can't. He just does it.
I do what the fuck I want to do. I'm a Gilbert. You're a Gilbert. You can do what the fuck you want to do.
I'm gonna do it now.
Yeah,
like
you're
that.
Gilbert.
Damn.
So let me tell you something. First off, what it is, it's just
apparently the shoestring bras are a scam.
They are. They don't hold titties.
No, not unless you got real little titties.
I was gonna say because Moni got a month of titties. That's a lot of titties.
Yeah. If you ain't got
She got a whole calendar
ain't
month of
got
titties.
no
Not a
titties.
February of titties. She got a.
If you got a little bit of titties, it might work, but otherwise.
But okay, but my whole point is this though: as men, like that, like I will go in and I swap my shit out. I only wear black and gray. But now, like these motherfuckers are bright. Let me tell you something. It's only my brother and my family. They like
them some real aerodynamic draws, nigga.
Them
shits.
I got some blue ones. I love them.
Yeah, these are bright orange for
And
those that are not
pretty.
here.
Like crime in the motherfuckers.
Bro,
They're
let me tell you
so
something.
pretty.
Wow.
And that's what you look like. You walk around the house and I'm just like, this nigga's about to do something.
And in my head, I feel like that's how women feel.
Some
For
shit.
men, that's how we feel when we see women in lingerie.
She
Like,
about
oh,
to
she
do
finna.
something.
It's the same pussy you been getting forever. But when she put some lace on it, you be
Dog.
like, oh, she done. Oh, this pussy finna be different.
This
different.
nigga finna put this pussy in the Kimura in a minute, goddamn it.
You know what I'm saying? I'm in there looking like a UFC
my
fighter
God.
and shit. She like, oh, he finna chokehold this pussy. Like, and it's just different. But as men, I feel like
even doing sex yet. You was just like in the kitchen or
We
you were
wasn't
just
even
walking.
doing the sex shit.
we wasn't even doing the sex.
We wasn't even doing the sex.
It wasn't even that time, but he would just look like he was about to do something. And I was trying to.
I'm gonna go buy me some drawers tonight. It's a Target right up street from the house.
You know what I'm saying? Like, but this is what I'm saying.
I
As
was trying
men,
to
you
be part of it. That's all.
as men, you have a responsibility to your woman as well. Like, it's not just about you. You can't just do push-ups in her mouth. You got to make sure that you wearing something. You can't just be doing push-ups in this bitch
That
mouth.
nigga gonna never die, bro. That nigga said I'm finna do push-ups in her mouth.
You gotta like make sure you look good for your woman. You gotta make sure that your woman understand that you thought about her today. You
Here's
gotta
how-
and when all of that happens, by the time you get to the bedroom, she can, if the wind blow past you and hit her, she gonna come. Like, you gotta do something for her. Like, get you some nice drawers. Make sure you smell good. Get your hair cut. Take her to dinner. Make sure you open her door. You know what I'm saying? Do some shit. You ain't gotta go over the top, but that's all of that is an investment in you, bro. That's like saying like when you.
But I did stuff like that before. And it was like I hated.
But if you
it.
do,
I hated
because you did it
You
for the
didn't
wrong
like her.
woman. No, not even
Damn,
that.
you said
You might
that.
have. Yeah, you might not have
like
liked her, but you also, the woman might not have gave nothing back for all that. It's no. Imagine if you, real quick. Can you imagine if you had a bank, right, and you set up your direct deposit to go to this bank, right, and every time you went to swipe your card got declined? How upset would you be?
I'd be mad.
Because you
Real
invested mad shit in something that will give you nothing back, right?
mad. Yeah.
That's essentially dealing with the woman that you invest something in and don't know how to reciprocate it. This is the reason why I tell you that the women that you might have been dealing with are just sixes. You haven't even got to a woman in reality that even understands how to reciprocate something to you. She knows how to look nice for herself. She knows how to look nice for this. And that's just something that you get to benefit from. But that's not something that is directly for you. That is not something that is directly caused by you. That is not something that you are evoking out of her with your treatment of her, by the thought of you, by your presence, by any of the things that by my standard can get you some good sex.
Yeah.
You understand what I'm saying?
I do.
That's my point that I'm making to you. She looked nice, but she looked nice for everybody. The other 200 niggas that liked her picture on Instagram, she looked nice for them too.
Yeah.
But what was y'all connection, bro? What was y'all connection? Sometimes if you got a connection with somebody, that's bigger than anything else that can go on outside of that. That's my whole point that I'm telling you. Is why you might have had a couple sixes. They looked pretty and you fucked them. You keep getting trophies. Let me break it down for you.
I do like trophies though.
Exactly. but trophies is this though, bro. What a trophy do for you after you get it? It sit there and it look good, right? What else do it
I
do?
like the glow, so I like to walk around with it.
And that's all that a trophy do, bro.
Yeah, you're right.
You can walk around and show people like, look what I got. I got a trophy. Look what I worked hard enough to be able to accomplish that don't give me nothing back. The only thing I can do with it is just show y'all how good it look. That's women that's just pretty that don't give you nothing. They're trophies. They're trophies, bro. You walk around and show everybody this bitch sitting in your passenger seat. She's sitting in your passenger seat and she go on the Instagram live and she go on her Instagram and the Snap and all that and she record that she with you and you can show the people that she was with you. But what did she do the whole time she was sitting there, bro?
Nothing.
Bitch ain't roll a blunt.
Nothing at all.
All she did was take them pictures and them videos. When you got to the restaurant, she ain't hop out and get the food. She ain't do none of that. She ain't run up to when you got to the gas station, she ain't take the money and go pay while you pumped.
She did. I mean, most of them paid. I mean, y'all know me. I like money, so they definitely come pay. But like,
that's what I'm saying.
There was nothing else there. But I get what you're saying.
You just need to know what you want, nigga.
Yeah, like
that's why you ain't getting no good pussy because you don't even know what you want.
I know what I want. I know what I want.
You want some money? It ain't got shit to do with pussy though. You can have a whole bunch of money and have some bad pussy.
I'm just gonna
it's a whole thing. You got to get it all together.
I'm just gonna get like a lot of money and just be like.
That's like if somebody make you a. That's like somebody make you.
Be like Rick James.
He has this thing for Rick James. He idolizes Rick James.
That's kind of awful.
Rick James burned bitch. He did crack.
He tortured somebody.
Yeah, didn't he kidnap somebody? Like,
yes,
keep her in the
locked
fucking...
her up in a fucking motel room.
He was high. Like, I was high. I was high. Like, come on, that don't count. Like, when you high, you do things like that.
I want you to get real high, Virgil, and go rob a bank. And when the police get there, be like, I'm high. This shit don't count.
Stop. I don't want you to do that because that'll cause me to fuck you up. I just want you. How about this? Just get real high and just come to the house one day.
Some weed?
Just whatever you want to get real high on. And since you Rick James, get real high on some coke or some crack. Let's just go for it. Just get real high and come by the house one day.
Booger sugar, baby.
Nah, I can't do that.
Get you a little line. Get you a nice little 8-ball of cocaine.
Some of that dusty road.
What it go for? What y'all get it for? 100, 150 now? This shit watered down now. Y'all ain't getting nothing for nothing.
Like $50.
You get an 8-ball for 50?
Let me get it for 50.
Get you a 8. That's you sniffing. I ain't gonna talk to you.
Some of that baby powder.
Man, what we? Hey, can I ask y'all a question? This is something I thought about this week because it's November 16th. Hey, real quick, is November a lit holiday? I mean, like, is Thanksgiving a lit holiday?
No.
It's the step cousin. It's the step cousin to all of us.
God damn, that nigga said step cousin.
It's stores.
So what holiday though? Christmas?
It's stores
all
that
of
already
Halloween,
jumped straight to Christmas.
You go from
St.
Halloween
Patrick's
to Christmas.
Day.
Niggas
That was the whole point I was making because my son, like, after Halloween, my son was like,
immediately talking about Christmas.
Santa was coming to town the next day. Like, he took his Halloween costume off. He was like, we got to fix this shit up, Daddy, because Santa's going to be on here in a little while, and this shit can't look like this.
He's smart.
The next day, the nigga was talking about milk and cookies. Like, he knows the sequential holidays, and he knew after Halloween comes Christmas. And he was like, we got to get a Christmas tree and some milk and cookies.
And he lost his tooth in that Trump Thanksgiving. He's like talking about the tooth fairy.
Thanksgiving is really just...
Don't shit happen for them on Thanksgiving, so they not worried about it.
Thanksgiving is just boiled down to like your auntie acting up in the kitchen.
Yeah, Thanksgiving is the basic Friday at a black. Yeah, it's a cookout. Because for them, only thing they get to do is just see all their cousins in one place, which is pretty much every fucking weekend at my house.
I'm shocked we still celebrating this like holiday, to be honest.
Oh, Virgil about to get... Oh, here we go.
I mean,
I'm gonna be honest, cause like,
there are mad people who don't.
We canceled Columbus Day.
Yeah, what's it called now?
It's called Indigenous People Day.
Yeah, that's like, I'm not saying all that.
How the fuck you gonna be in terms of? Like, see, Virgil the only nigga that will fight. Virgil the only nigga that
like Thanksgiving is bullshit, but Columbus Day, you know, it's.
Virgil is fighting for rights and then don't even want to exercise when he get it. Everybody should be able to vote. We get the right to vote. Virgil, they like, yo, nigga, Obama, first black president. He like, nigga, I'm tired. I just got off work, nigga.
I don't know what Virgil fighting.
Y'all always come around here with
scuffling for rights at best. Like,
nigga, them stickers got
Virgil giving you a good shove for rights. That's about it. Like,
I'm just saying, that's a long word to say. I'm not about to.
Indigenous.
Yeah, nah, I'm cool.
It's not that long.
Why if I mess up on that word?
This is a nudge for justice.
What is you?
I'm not about to say that word. I'm going back. I'm gonna say Columbus. I'm not gonna lie.
He ain't marching for it. He ain't running for it. He ain't stomping for it. He ain't even gonna push it. He's gonna nudge it. It's a nudge for
Virgil,
justice.
I don't even get that day off, so I don't even care.
Virgil would have been out there on the porch. Y'all go ahead now.
I don't get the day off, so it don't matter.
We shall overcome.
Yeah, y'all got it. Yeah, they gonna overcome.
We shall. Don't step on my grass.
Yeah.
Overcome.
I'm just saying, that's a long word.
You
man.
fake ass nigga. I love you to death, but when the revolution come, I'm gonna have to protect you.
Nah.
They gonna be trying to get rid of your ass.
Thanksgiving is the day that they killed the Indian, not us. They did. And so why are we still celebrating? What's the point?
But you just said you fuck with Columbus Day.
No, I mean, because the name easier.
Columbus did hate
Because
this
the name
shit.
easier. Columbus the nigga that found this shit, bro. So that's my whole point is you gonna celebrate the nigga who found this shit but not celebrate the shit he found. That's like saying we gonna cancel Crib Day but celebrate Stanley Tookie Williams.
Let's just call it United States Day. I don't know. It's way better than like
July 4th.
No, just call it Cookout Day.
Cookout Day.
Just cook.
No, Cookout Day.
Just
Cookout
call
is
it
July
Family Day.
4th.
Just call it Family
It's
Day,
just
like
Family Day.
Family
It's a day off
It's
of
a day of
work.
family, yeah.
I mean, it's
Work
all
and you
getting
eat.
money anyway, so it don't really matter.
Niggas don't sit at no tables and eat and pray. Do y'all sit at tables and eat and pray? Somebody call in and tell us about it. Do y'all sit at a table and eat and pray with your family so we can tell you how stupid y'all are?
I used to sit at the table.
That's stupid. That's stupid. The
When we did it at my granny house,
You
we
get
used to act
one-
like soul food. It used to be like that.
That was the only thing that inspired niggas. That shit lasted from 1997. When did Soul Food come out? 1996.
No, we was doing that before soul food.
Man, look. You get a prayer, bro. We gonna pray in this bitch. We gonna all get in this kitchen and we gonna pray. And then after we pray, everybody get their plates, and then the cousins go outside for a second and smoke weed, and then they come back and make their plates after the prayer.
All of
and
that
then,
happened too.
But it's not. You ain't sitting at no tables. We're not sitting at no tables because you. First off, Granny, if you make me sit at this table, I don't even get a chance to smoke weed before I eat. So you interrupted my smoking schedule,
No,
Granny. And I love you,
it's not
but
like-
I'm finna hit this gas.
Ain't nobody on like a timetable. It's just like you be a nigga. You be like, oh, we gonna eat in 30 minutes. So then they go in the garage, they smoke,
weed.
do they preparation, then they come back inside. Pray
Nigga
gas.
said,
I wanna
Granny, you
smoke.
fucking up. I'm finna hit this gas, Granny.
I want to smoke.
Give a fuck about that turkey, bitch. I'm finna smoke this weed.
Oh,
gosh.
man. Yeah, I think it's pointless to like do all that, to be honest.
I mean, behind
I'm into
Thanksgiving.
it.
Behind Thanksgiving, I think so. I mean, if you really got some shit that you're creating with your family and that you're creating a legacy and you want to be like, yo, everybody hold hands around the table. We're going to sit here and we're going to eat together and you're going to talk about your
Hands
day.
be sweating and stuff. I don't know about that.
Yeah,
That's a
nigga be
lot.
shitting and not washing their
You
hands.
ain't gotta hold hands.
Damn.
You know what I'm saying?
Niggas ain't got no hygiene in the house.
I be tripping like, oh, this
Niggas be just getting off from work.
Ducky.
Now this nigga suck. This nigga sick and
Yeah.
this is this
Cool.
niggas.
Hold his hands. I gotta grab my food. I gotta rewash my hands. Like, come on, man. This is the dumbest move ever.
I just held hands for the prayer and I gotta rewash my hands.
Yeah.
Did nobody pray that God cleanse our hands while we holding hands? It's stupid.
It just all got real. It's got real nasty, real fast.
Really?
Over food too. Like,
For me, sometimes I feed into the bullshit that little Virgil take because it's so stupid.
cause I was like. Cause then I'm like, well, shit. Like, who cooked the food? Shit, I gotta go
It's
home
so
now.
stupid.
'cause, like,
Yeah, you
shit,
might as.
I don't even like what the fuck.
I'm gonna go home and eat some hand sanitizer, y'all. I'm gonna see y'all later.
Y'all,
Oh, this nigga is retarded. All right, so this week in the NFL, we all football fans here. We all watch the NFL.
let's go, coach.
It ain't been a bunch of bullshit to see, but it's been little things.
Nah,
shit,
it was a cracking ass
that nigga.
fight.
When he got hit
No,
in the head
that
with the
shit,
helmet.
that bro. I was like,
Cracking ass fight.
How y'all feel
he
about
tried to
that?
kill that nigga.
I feel like that shit was a cracking ass fight. This is my question. This is my question. To
I
y'all.
mean, it was a cracking ass.
I
fight.
feel like I feel like this all could have been avoided by one thing. Legalize weed. I feel like if the NFL players would have been high or just had some THC in their system when that happened, he would have been like, man, why you tripping, bro? Like, man, like it just would have been different.
Nah,
I feel like
he would have killed his high if he did all that. Like, he would have killed his high and he would have been mad.
But it wouldn't. He would have just been mad, and you would have took. See, that's an extra step in between hitting a nigga with a helmet. Acknowledging the fact that
bro,
your
you
high
gotta
just got
be
ruined.
mad
You
as
have to acknowledge
fuck
when your
to hit a
high
nigga
get
with a helmet,
ruined.
bro.
No, first off, let me interject real quick. First off, you have to acknowledge when your high get ruined. That's a step in being high. Like when somebody ruin your high, you got to be like, fuck, blowing my high, bitch, shut up. Like, nigga, get away from me. Whatever it is, you got to acknowledge that the fact that your high is being blown. That's a step in anger. That's a step before hitting a nigga with a helmet. That's an outburst. You have outbursts when your high gets blown. Somebody blows my high. If I'm trying to roll some weed and you trying to talk to me and you trying to do some shit, I'm probably going to have an outburst. I'm probably going to tell you, like, just leave. Get the fuck, like,
yeah, you
okay,
right.
I heard
I'm
you.
going to go home or something. I'm going to balance. You right.
Yeah, if you're not acknowledging that I'm smoking.
Because you too high to even really want to
so
fight.
the nigga just leave the field? Like, these niggas blowing my high. I don't even want to play no more, my nigga. Like,
not even that. But you probably would just drop the helmet like, bro, you tripping. I'm going to my huddle. Y'all niggas is tripping, bro.
And wasn't that shit like, it was 8 seconds left in the game? I wouldn't even tackle, bro.
Nigga probably would have been like, I'm going to my side. I'm going to the locker room. Y'all niggas tripping. He might have just said that.
Yeah, like when that nigga came off the line, I was like, why are you going so hard? Like, it's 8 seconds left. Man. Go home. You won. Like, I didn't.
Now, what had me laughing when he got stepped on him, snapping on his face and kicking him, I'm like, bro.
Bro, that shit was so wild, but.
I mean, it wasn't a good fight, though, to me.
You a dumbass. Listen, they all got protective body armor on.
Yeah, that was a good fight. It was bullshit.
It's the first off. That's the muscle.
Come see me afterwards, bruh. Let's really get this. Let's really
see,
get it poppin'.
right here. Let me tell you something.
I'm getting ignorant now. Let me get it poppin'. Let's fight.
I've been all the way up to college ball. I didn't play in the pros. I played college. This is my whole thing. That right there is not real.
What after?
That right there is not real.
Why not?
If you do that to me on the field, you pussy. You pussy. If you hit a nigga when we get off the field, you pussy.
I'm probably come on now.
You pussy.
You got stuff on, bro. Like,
you pussy.
I'm about to right now.
You pussy.
We gonna fight right now.
You pussy. You want me to tell you? You want me to tell you when you see the realest? You want me to tell you when you see the realest fights in football?
What the protection girl?
You want me to tell you when you see the realest fights in football?
Where?
Training camp.
Yeah.
You want me to tell you why? Training camp, you've been stuck with this nigga. You can't see your girl. You can't see your kids. You got to go away somewhere that you're not really. It's not on campus. Really, it's kind of away, and it's like 2 days, and it's hot, and you in a meeting with this nigga. Then you got to eat with this nigga. You got to go back and lift weights with this nigga. Then you got to go work out with this nigga. And this nigga probably been doing something all day that's just been irritating you because he probably having a bad day. And guess what? You get on the field, and this nigga so happen to be a corner, and you're a receiver, and you line up out there, and it's a running play, and this nigga ain't really. You ain't really even trying to block this nigga. You trying to run him off, and he just jam you. And before you know it, y'all locked up, and you just slam this nigga on the ground. And before you know it, you going. That's a real football fight. A fight where a nigga hit you after the play and y'all chip each other, and you be like, all right, do that shit in the tunnel. That's you ain't really mad about shit, bro.
Hold on. You tell me I'm like hit this dude with his whole gear on. Hurt my hands, I like my hands. I'm hurt my hands.
You don't get mad enough.
Before you, that's like okay. That's like niggas get mad and hit a wall.
What EJ said makes perfect sense.
That's like a nigga get mad and hit a wall.
I did that
In what world do a nigga think he can beat up a building?
When you mad, you do think you can beat up a building, but it backfired.
And that's my whole point. And when you mad, you feel like you can hit a helmet.
Yeah, you're right.
When you mad, you don't feel like you can tell a nigga, wait 48 minutes till this game is over, and we take our pads off and shake hands, and then we go in the middle of the tunnel.
We can lock hands before that.
Nigga, you might lose the game and be mad.
We gonna lock hands again, because I need to really see you. Like, I need to see you again.
How many fights you really had after a game, bro? How many fights you really after a nigga?
Just I was too cold in football. I never had no fight. That was gone.
After a nigga hit you was a running back. Nigga hit you hard as he could, grabbed your face mask, did all kind of dirty shit. When you at the bottom of the pile, they hitting you, punching you, poking you, everything. How many of them niggas you really after the game was like, oh, when I see you, let me see you after the game, 69?
Nah, none. I
exactly.
Just run him over.
Exactly.
Next play, I want him.
So that's football anger. That's football emotion. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But the emotion that Myles Garrett displayed is a different type of emotion. That was actual anger emotion. That's why Mason Rudolph had to say he didn't want to press charges because he hit the nigga with a helmet. That's not football shit, bro. That's assault.
Wild.
Yep.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, that's something different. That's not football. Football emotion is already high because it's a collision sport.
Yeah.
To be able to run full speed at another human being and throw your body at theirs and decide that you're gonna just fuck my body. I'm gonna kamikaze. I'm gonna put my body to the side for some shit that ain't even really for me. It's for some other niggas that sitting in the booth watching me do this to you, and I'm gonna just throw my body at you.
Money. Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
That is crazy.
Like that's not contact. That's collision. Basketball is contact. When you go to the post and you put your back to a nigga and he put his elbow in your back, that's making contact with somebody. Yeah. Football is collision. You got to be a whole different type of animal to do that. To work out 8 months out the year for 4 months to be able to go throw your body at another human beings with reckless abandon.
I don't miss it. What are you talking about? I don't miss football.
You know what I'm saying? So when you in that mindset already and you in that mode, you got to be in a certain mode to go play in a game already and go do that.
Seriously.
But when you in that mode and nigga put his hand under your face mask and he grab your helmet and he's yanking on it while he's on the ground and he's really hanging on your helmet, you know what I'm saying? And then after you pull his helmet off, somebody else has already got you locked up and he come and still swing on you while that emotion is already going.
Yeah.
So what's the proper response? Do you guys feel like everybody is handling it appropriately? What do you
As
think
a football
should
player, I feel like this. As a nigga who played football, as a nigga who played it on a high level, I feel like this. offensive linemen, it's certain understandings that we have with certain shit. It's just like if you in a gang, you got certain niggas as hustlers, you got certain niggas as shooters, you got certain niggas as bosses, you got certain niggas as certain things. Offensive linemen are enforcers. They're dogs. They're hogs. They're all of those acronyms and nicknames and synonyms and all that shit that can equate to being people who do dirty work. They're in the trenches. That's literally what it called. Front seven, you trenches. If you a second-year quarterback at that, like, let's keep this shit in perspective for what Mason Rudolph is. Mason Rudolph is a second-year quarterback.
Yeah.
Not even a starting quarterback. You're here because of injury. You're a second-year backup fucking quarterback.
Bitch.
Go over there. In reality, kitchen. If somebody hit you, kitchen. You go to the fucking kitchen to make a sandwich. I'm gonna handle this. That's what you do. Period. If you are a starting offensive lineman in the NFL for the Pittsburgh fucking Steelers, cornerstone franchise of the NFL, you are a starter for that. Pouncey, DeCastro, those guys. You tell that second-year quarterback, you better go run to fucking Mike Tomlin every time something on this field happened. You better find the offensive lineman and get behind him.
Yeah,
you find the offensive lineman and you read his last name.
What's old boy?
You know what that means?
What's his name? Garrett?
Myles Garrett.
Yeah,
Myles
I'm
Garrett
not
is
giving,
6
I'm not
fucking
giving Garrett
6.
a pass, but I'd have told old boy quarterback like you.
Myles Garrett is 6'6", 285 pounds. Yeah. That man ran a 4.4 40. He bench pressed 225 pounds 30 times.
Yeah.
And he was hitting somebody with a jam.
No, like when
he
you
was trying to kill somebody.
when you see the fucking thing, I'm like, you should have.
You understand that, bro? Like this one. The only reason he didn't kill that man, the only reason he didn't really hurt Mason Rudolph is the way he hit helmet. The helmet was, he hit him with the open side, so it was almost like he was putting the helmet back on him. If he would have flipped it and hit him with the outer side that was hard, he would have really hurt that man.
He's lucky.
So this is my point though, bro. You have enforcers, you have certain shit. Niggas who not shooters don't go out and try to take on beasts. They call the niggas who they know can handle the beast. That was his whole position. Your position should have been to let your offensive lineman handle that. Yeah. You seen what Pouncey did. Pouncey's reaction was because of he hit my quarterback with a helmet. Mm-hmm. If you would have just let that man, them offensive linemen handle it from jump and just went to the referee and been like, throw a flag, which is your job to do as a quarterback, you go try to get us a flag. Let me go over here and handle the fight. Yeah. That should have been long. That's the long and short of it. TJ is a nigga that played in the trenches. You can speak on it more as a defensive. If somebody grab your linebacker, grab your quarterback, what you would have did.
I'm gonna beat his ass. Like what the lineman did wasn't wrong. Like, you gonna get on this nigga ass. Like,
but like as your dude, do you feel like that's your duty as a nigga that's in the trenches?
Oh yeah, that's how it goes.
That's how you make your bones.
That's taught. You know, the same way. Like, I'm sure, like, you was a receiver nigga. Like, there's things that you're taught that are innate to a receiver, regardless. As any nigga on the line, it's like,
if I run a slant and I get hit by a linebacker on my slant inside the trenches, I'm not getting up to fight that linebacker. I'm gonna tell you the truth. I'm looking over my shoulder to find out where's that offensive lineman at. Where's a nigga who live in the front seven?
They just keep lay that on.
Now understand me something.
Like, you need to protect this nigga.
If at the end of the play,
even if you don't like him, your job.
If at the end of the play, we downfield blocking safety come blindside TJ, I'm coming. That's a DB. I'm coming. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I'm here to handle that. But as a receiver, if a nigga, I'm going down, I'm running a slant, and Ray Lewis hit. You know, Chad Ochocinco, he get hit by Ray Lewis. He wasn't turning around to fight Ray Lewis.
You gonna walk right back to the
He
line.
was looking for Andrew Whitworth. Like, nigga, where's the offensive lineman at? Somebody come handle Ray Lewis real quick. One of you 6'7" niggas, 6'7", 325, come grab this nigga and show him that's not okay.
What did he? He's through for the season, huh?
Myles Garrett's done for the season in the playoffs.
Yeah, he should be.
But that's just my whole point. Like, it's certain a nigga that's just too much older than you do some shit while we out, you're gonna be offended. But you're gonna be like, hold on, wait a minute. All right, cool, bet.
I'll be right back.
All right, straight. You gonna be here? All right, cool. Cool.
Right.
All right.
I didn't think about that.
Yeah. That's just it.
I'm a hot head. I just blow up and just go for it.
You might, but what you're gonna realize, what I'm saying is outmatched is outmatched.
Yeah.
Like when you outmatched to a certain degree, how he was outmatched, that's almost like a 2-on-1, 3-on-1. If we out, you go to the bathroom at the club, 3 niggas press you. You're not finna take that. You're gonna be like, hold on, it's 3 out? Okay, bet. I'll be right back.
Yeah.
I got 2 niggas here too. Y'all 3-on-3. I'll be right back. You're going to even the odds. In no way possible would Mason Rudolph involved with any situation with Myles Garrett was the odds going to be even. None.
Nah, hell or not, he'd have.
None.
Like it looked.
There's not a situation where Mason Rudolph could have beat Myles Garrett except for maybe throwing footballs. He couldn't beat him at chess. He couldn't beat him at washing cars.
Damn.
He couldn't walk a dog better than him. He couldn't beat him in a race.
Miles is a freakishly big motherfucker.
No, like you don't understand. Like when that man came out of Texas A&M, he's a 6'3".
The average quarterback is at least 6'3". Miles make that nigga like a bull.
Miles Garrett's
like
legit 6'5", 6'6".
Like his body bigger than he
Have you ever Google Miles Garrett and hit images and just look at what this man look like?
Yeah, he's uncomfortably big.
Yeah, like I wouldn't allow her to look at a picture of Miles Garrett with his shirt off.
Damn.
That's just me. You don't need to be looking at Miles Garrett with his shirt off. You ain't even a big enough Browns fan. Go look at Odell. I'm the same size as Odell. I don't mind that.
Odell who?
Beckham. You go look at Odell. I'm the same size as Odell. I'm saying so. I'll fuck Odell up.
No, yeah, Miles instantly jumps to like
I'll fuck Odell up.
Like you don't even think about fighting. Like Miles jumps up to like I probably have to shoot him. Like I don't know.
Who?
Like Miles instantly is like a shoot level size nigga.
Man,
like,
look, in this day and age, I don't carry my gun everywhere with me. I only carry my knife everywhere, so I don't even feel comfortable. I don't even feel comfortable poking this nigga, so I would have to probably call the police.
Yeah, no, like I'm not. What?
I would if me and Miles Garrett had a problem while we was out if we was at a restaurant, we seen Miles Garrett and we had a problem. This is what I would do. Excuse me? Would you just say to me? You talking to me? Huh? Wait, babe, get up. Wait, what'd you say? Who a bitch? I'm a bitch. I'm not finna do this with you. I'm a father. Where's my phone, babe? Give me my phone. You do this. Guess who's gonna know about the NFL? Gonna know about this one.
Yeah.
Give me my check.
Yeah. So you wouldn't even like.
Bro, look at that nigga, bro.
Who?
Look at the size of this nigga, man. Like
after he turned around after that, I might hit him with a chair.
Yeah, like you gotta instantly jump to like take him out. He's take you.
Some
outside.
fights you better get innovative, nigga.
Yeah,
and this is me telling you.
Yeah, he not like fights.
I feel that way about anybody. That's
some fights, my nigga.
me.
Some fights. Look, I'm gonna tell you something, Virgil. I'm not taking no losses. I'm not taking no losses.
Like wild fights.
Because understand something. There are levels to this shit. If you a nigga that just do me too bad in a fight, and I still know I gotta come like. I might have to just. I know I gotta get at you in a certain type of way.
Situations like this make me just like really.
So before I do that, I'm gonna give myself the best chances in this fight. So if you a big nigga who real big, and you know the memes that be like, if this nigga grab your girl ass in a restaurant, what you gonna do? Them shits. I'm nigga. What you mean? I'm going out, but this nigga gonna get hit with a chair or like.
Yeah.
I'm gonna let. He gonna think he just won. I'm gonna be like, well, look, that's your girl now, and I'm coming over the head with the ice cream machine at McDonald's. Like, bam.
Has anybody seen what?
Has anybody seen Creed 2? This just makes me think about that because like I finally watched that shit last night, and it makes me think of this. Cause there was no way a nigga that's like I love Michael B and everything, great black actors. Ain't no way that nigga would have whooped that white boy.
That's how I knew he was a great actor because he whooped that white boy.
I was watching that shit top to bottom. I was like, I don't see. There's no scenario where this nigga don't beat you to death.
I seen that white boy. I seen that white boy.
Mike Tyson, like he was like 5'9".
Mike Tyson. Let me tell you something. Every once in a while, you want me to tell you who like that?
Who?
Dushan.
I can believe it.
I'm gonna leave that at that. He know who that name. That nigga's like that. It's just every once in a while you get Uncle Popcorn like them. Every once in a while you get niggas that's underneath shit, but
the electronics got quiet on that name. Like,
let me tell you something.
I never seen Uncle Popcorn. I seen when he got older, he wasn't the same. But
let me tell you something.
Yeah, my mama said he was cold back in his days. Yeah, you did.
I'll talk to you off air.
Yeah,
I'll talk to you off air.
Mike different though.
But like, dude, like them niggas, certain niggas is cut from that cloth. Like, but that nigga, D-Lo? D-Lo?
Anybody.
Ooh.
He's my height almost. He's like, shit, I don't mean nothing. He's doing the thing. All right.
It's certain niggas that's just a whole different, just a dog.
That dude right there. He
dog.
was like,
yeah.
Nah.
So yeah, Mike Tyson, Mike Tyson was just a different animal. Like if you see Mike now, where he be doing the shit where he be showing niggas his moves. Yeah. You ever see a nigga like? I wouldn't. Can you imagine being a nigga that want to date Mike's daughter?
He gonna be the way he is now. He pretty cool. So I don't know.
Nigga, your baby girl come home. Nigga, yeah, Pop's cool right now too. Let Dad come home and be like,
Mike still got that shit in there.
This nigga did this.
I remember I saw
this Pop cool too now. Yeah, okay.
I don't know if it was a documentary or a YouTube shit. Even Mike said, Mike He wasn't even trying to he wasn't even trying to son his
Certain
son.
nigga,
but he was talking. His son was like throwing moves, and he was like, "Yeah, I wouldn't have him box though." And they were like, "Why? He's your, he's your your son." He was like, "Cause he doesn't got what I got."
Yeah,
and he was talking like.
And what he said wasn't even aggressive, but he made such a point, and he said it in a way that you could tell he really was worried about his son, because he was like, I couldn't imagine my son fighting somebody like me. I didn't have food. Like I didn't have food. I didn't have
he was
love.
like, he does not have what I had in him. That was
like my son. My son had love. Like I didn't have love growing up. Like custom model found me. I was nothing. So I couldn't imagine my son fighting me. Like think about that. Like your pop love you, but I couldn't imagine you fighting what I know your pops to be. Oh my God, no. And that's not even because I don't think you a dog, but that's just no.
Different backgrounds, different.
Yeah, struggles. Just no. Yeah, your pop did so much for you to make sure you didn't have to be what he. No.
It's just a different level.
It's just
a
different level of what he had to do to survive.
No.
And that's not because I know you a dog. Like I know you a dog.
A nigga said he didn't have love or food.
Yeah,
you just
like,
better get out of this fucking way.
Like a nigga tell you he ain't have love or food, like, and you his son and you grew up in a mansion. You don't want to fight that nigga, bro.
You was feeding them birds every day.
Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, but can you imagine that? Like Mike Tyson's son grew up with a millionaire father. Regardless of how much money we know Mike to have or not have, you grew up your whole life knowing a father who was a millionaire.
Who he had that kid with? With the actor?
No, that's not. He don't have no kids right now. This is just his son went to actually Cerritos College. One of his sons. No, I'll take that back. El Camino. D'Amato, I think, was a running back. One of his sons played football. D'Amato, because his son's named after Cus D'Amato, his trainer.
He said it was true.
But D'Amato, his son.
No, I thought he said I wish I'd have done it, because if I like.
No, he said he never did. No, he said he was on medication.
This is where.
Oh, I thought he said he.
He said I yelled at her. He said I never beat her. He said I was verbally abusive. He said I was never physically abusive to her.
No.
He said, but if I would have knew that bitch was gonna do that and get me to go on TV with to do that, I would have hit that bitch and her mother.
This was Mike said.
Yeah.
Who was that? Patrice said this. Mike said arguably the most innocent, craziest statement, but to make a nigga think he innocent, like, well, shit, I did the time. I wish I'd have raped the bitch all the time I did in there.
Yeah. Mike always said that. Mike said for the crimes that he did. Mike said for the shit that people hate me for, I wish I would have did it, because I didn't do the things that people hate me for. I didn't do.
That's some innocent nigga shit to say. Like
rough.
Yeah, like the things that people hate me in society for, the rape and the robbing, giving things, those are the two things I didn't do, and I wish I would have did them since people hate me that much for them. But yeah, bro, you can't put certain niggas, like, can you imagine me?
No, Mike a different.
Me and my pop at the same age, like you put. Come on, bro.
I ain't gonna lie to you. I don't want no smoke with anywhere early 30s.
Can you imagine a
29-year-old
big Eric?
I don't want no smoke with that man at all.
Ready
I don't want smoke with him in pictures.
Like, can you imagine me and him having, come on, bro. You just don't grow up with that. Like, now think about this. Now imagine me and E3. He get what you gonna? He can't do. You remember me when I was young and.
Oh, like a little kid?
No. Just period. Like, can you imagine? Just you don't have what you have as the.
I don't know. E3 a little different though. He a little wild boy.
He wild.
Yeah, he might be.
I pray.
You'll hear the story.
Really
I know, but I think he might be just a little.
I've started.
You can't be the times.
Hey, excuse me, everybody. I'm gonna go ahead and knock all this shit over. No, like I love my nephew to death, but hell the fuck no. As a nigga who was shoulder to shoulder, I don't want. Nope. I don't want that boy.
The times wouldn't even allow for us. Like, I couldn't be as wild as Pop, because the times that I was wild in wouldn't allow for niggas. Like, niggas was telling and doing all kind of shit. You couldn't be what niggas was back in the day when I was like, you know what I'm saying? And for him, you not gonna be able to be what niggas was in this. You got social media now. I grew up in an age right before niggas start recording everything for World Star. By the time he get older, you're not gonna be able to record. Like, you ain't gonna be able to do shit, because every place gonna have a camera. Everybody got a camera on everything.
But here's my thing though. I have to keep praying that he realizes that, because at this point, Lil Eric does not have a concept of other people and what the fuck they got going on. You know what I mean? You can have your camera out, you could be recording, but if he's made up his mind that he's about to do this,
he gonna do that.
That might just be what's about to happen.
But also, that's why I say that's the thing that is us. Like,
and
that's
what
all
I'm
of
saying.
us. That's all of us. Like, that's all. That's just how we were all bred. Like that. If you gon' you got two options. You either gonna let it go or you gonna do something.
I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna do it.
Them your two options. That's how we all. That's what we all know.
Yeah.
Even in you either gonna do something, or you gonna let it go. You don't even realize that, but that's in you. You either gotta do something, or you gotta let it go.
Yeah.
What you gonna do? You either gonna let it go, or you gonna go do something.
If it's big, I'm definitely going after it.
That's just it. And then
something small, I'm gonna let it go.
Yeah.
But that's just us. That's just what we know. And he got the same thing. And he don't give a fuck what's going on, who there. Even if I'm there, he be like, I gotta take this. I gotta get in trouble.
I take this L.
Yeah, this nigga just hit me in the ball pit, daddy. I gotta go do this. I gotta get this off. Like, we be at Chuck E. Cheese, a little kid he be like, kid cut him in front of the line at the game. He look at me over his shoulder like, yo.
It is what it is.
Boop. Right over the little kid's shoulder, hit the nigga. Bah! Little kid, mama right there and everything. He just look at me like, yo, Pop, I gotta go out.
It is what it is.
Give it to the kid.
I gotta go
I
out.
gotta go out. Nigga, get it how he live. He don't be giving a fuck. Like, so that's just, you know what I'm saying?
That boy.
That little nigga, but that's just,
it.
that nigga say I respect
I'm the worst at like that. Don't talk to me about shit.
You cut me like, yeah, you should. Yeah, you supposed to get beat up for that. And your mama let you do it too? She's supposed to get like low key knocked out.
but for me, some shit be like,
you know what I'm saying?
I don't know, nigga 6'8" though. You 6'8". I'm coming at you. I'm coming at you with inanimate objects.
That's it.
Yeah,
That's all I'm saying. And I'm giving a pass for that.
It's very different. Yeah.
A nigga 6'8", 280, bro.
I ain't right.
Niggas don't even understand how big that is.
I just seen the picture of this dude. This dude crazy.
Now you have to have 6'8" in your presence is stupid size.
Yeah.
I seen 6'8". I seen 6'9". I was like, this.
Yeah, that's different. So Mason Rudolph ain't no business running down on that man. I don't give a fuck. Like, you a quarterback. Quarterbacks and kickers have no business fighting nobody in NFL.
Sorry to that man.
Sorry to that man. Quarterbacks, punters, and kickers. You have no business.
Especially kickers.
You have no business.
Nothing.
And
All
even
you
receivers are on the line that you ain't got no business tying it up with certain niggas.
Yeah.
Like, in every group that you have, excuse me, Hennessy.
I think everybody should stay out like the box.
I think it's exactly.
Yeah,
and I was just finna say
stay
that.
outside
Like,
the
we
box.
was just talking about this before we came here. We was talking about like organized crime. And I was thinking about the idea like organized crime. Organized crime is broken down. Everybody in organized crime is just not a killer.
Yeah.
Everybody in like gangs, like in Crips, Bloods, Italians, Mexicans, everybody's not. You got some niggas that's just earners. Like, them niggas just real hustlers. Like, they're not finna kill nobody. They carry a gun out of self-defense. They hesitating to shoot it and all that.
I told you, priest, I don't do none of that violent stuff.
Exactly.
Man.
They just want to sell. And to me, when I look at like the NFL, I look at like receivers, anybody that's not in it. Some running backs. Like, I trust Marshawn Lynch in the trenches. I trust some running backs in the trenches.
Yeah.
Like, it's certain running backs that I've been like, he can hold his own. He good down there.
People
he good in there.
People also don't.
Like, I feel like if Ray Lewis and Marshawn
fullbacks.
Lynch would have had a discussion at midfield, it would have ended okay. Like, I think it would have been enough respect that niggas could have went.
Let it go.
I know people don't talk about them enough, but just fullbacks are disgusting. That's it.
Because it's none left.
Yeah,
it's not none left in the league.
Well, no, that's
like
what I'm
that.
saying. Like, that individual.
You know who got one? My man from the Vikings, the Ham. He's a fullback, bro.
What's his name?
Ham.
Ham?
H-A-M. His last name, but he's a Dalvin Cook's fullback. Dalvin Cook is a running back for the Vikings, but he's a real fullback, old school shit. Like, he be blocking.
It's a nasty motherfucker.
But yeah, for your last name to be Ham, like hard as a motherfucker. Like, it's just you're a hard motherfucker.
Ham.
But yeah, man, I just think that you shouldn't do that. But I just feel like in everything, it's shooters, it's hustlers, it's all that shit. And I just feel like in football, skill guys, you're hustlers. You go out and make us some money. You in the trenches. You a dirty motherfucker. Go do some dirty shit. That's just me.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's just it. I believe in roles and responsibilities, man.
Of course. It's always an alpha and there's always some betas.
I don't even think it's an alpha and beta thing. I think sometimes when we break it down like that, it gets disgraceful, and that's what I think makes people not want to play their roles when we start breaking down things in alpha and beta.
Yeah.
I think everybody could be an alpha. I just think everybody has a role in your alpha. If you play your role in your alpha, that's like
everybody could be alpha.
So that's my whole point. Let me holler at you though.
Right.
So it's like this.
Cass says some shit like that. It's in your world, you might be that guy.
Exactly. So this is my whole joint. You work at a certain company, right? Every company has different breakdowns. You got somebody that's the director of finance. You got somebody that's the director of logistics. You got somebody that's the director of this, director of that. All of these niggas is bosses, right?
Yeah.
That's all alphas, bro.
But they got their own little lane.
But you live what you an alpha at. You might have a nigga that might be the king of selling weed, the king of selling coke, the king of this. You might have a nigga that's the best fullback, the best running back, the best this. But you are the best players on the team. When you sit as captains, y'all all sit at a table. That's how things work. So, yeah, you can't have multiple alphas and things. I think the mindset that some niggas got to be betas and something is not that. I think if you play your position and the hierarchy work, alpha can't be an alpha if the niggas under him don't do his job.
True.
So if you the coach and the last nigga, the 53rd man on the roster don't do his job, the team don't work. If you don't give, if you practice squad on a team and you don't give us a good look in practice, the players is not ready for the game. If they're not ready for the game, we won't have a good look in the game. We'll have a good look in the game, we lose.
Yeah.
It all trickles down to, did we practice good? Did we practice good? Come down and did you give him a good look? You're a practice guy. You'll never see the field. Game day, you'll be in a sweatsuit, but you'll have the pride of knowing that the move that this nigga just did, you did on the offensive line, so he was ready for it.
Yeah, you're right. That's a good teammate too. If you did that,
that's like us. Like we prepare you for whatever the fuck is gonna go on for 26, 27, 28, 29, 30.
Yeah,
I'm gonna be 30 this year. A lot of the shit that you're gonna encounter, I've encountered already. So our job is TJ the same, Tiff the same. Our job is to prepare you to go get ready to approach 30.
A lot of naps.
Yeah, nigga, if you fail, you know what I'm saying, nigga? Basically.
I be tired as a mother.
We was sleep before we got here. Gang, gang, gang.
Nigga, I took a nap today, shit.
But yeah, that's all that it is, nigga. You got to understand trickle-down effect, but it don't mean that you're not an alpha. That just mean everybody got shit to do. Like, I in my life, I always sat at a table with bosses. I always say everybody that sat at a table with me was a boss.
yeah.
That's just it. Nobody was a beta. Everybody was a boss. Like, people around me can attest to that. Like, you can see. Nothing about TJ says beta. Yeah, nothing about TJ says beta, but TJ holds me down in everything I do.
Yeah.
It's because TJ knows the things that we delegate to each other is a vice versa thing. The things that we delegate to each other, he understands that I understand he is a boss in what I tell him that I feel like I need him to do, and the things he needs me to do, I understand and know that he knows I'm a boss in that. So he don't have to worry about none of that. It's no beta and none of that. He don't have to check on me. Yo, E, did you do this? I'm gonna do it. That's it.
Yeah, that makes sense. Yeah, I can see that.
Yeah, but you ain't no beta.
Because in my head, I'm thinking like alpha, everybody else beta. Like if you come take my spot.
But in turn, if a nigga is an alpha with a whole bunch of betas around him, you ain't really no alpha, bro.
You sure about that?
I'm sure because I'm gonna tell you about this, bro. Let me school you.
It's not hard to lead people that want to follow.
Even that. Can you make another boss?
Like, or that are incapable of leading in the first
exactly.
place.
You only want niggas around you who can be leaders. If anything happened to me to this day, I could trust TJ to go check on her, go pick up E3, do
even
all
that
that.
Part. Like as me and him, as he's talked about our relationship, us growing, that's that fabled phrase, iron sharpen iron. I cannot be an alpha or a great person or whatever the fuck phrase you want to put on it if I'm not around other individuals that are. There are things he knows that I don't know. There are things.
If I can't mold another alpha.
Yeah. If I'm talking.
If my whole team stays beta forever,
and now I'm better. But if I'm around a bunch of goofy motherfuckers around me, how the fuck I know?
Yeah.
If we don't make you a boss, we failed. That's what I'm basically telling you. Because right now, in all honesty, in this circle, you a beta.
Oh shit.
That's what you're not understanding.
No. I know. Like I said,
but what I'm saying though,
guiding me.
But what I'm saying is the reason you don't even understand that is because we are grooming you to be an alpha.
Yeah.
So you don't like your mindset and your treatment is not even been that of I'm a little nigga. Since you come to the table, it's like yo, we're breeding you and grooming you to be this.
Yeah.
So you don't even understand that, and that's what real alphas do. They surround themselves with other alphas, but in that they make sure that you understand that we don't encroach on each other's space in being alphas. So that's why we can all sit at this table and be alphas, is we don't encroach in each other's space. What you do is what you do. What I do is what I do. What you do is what you do. We all come back to the table and it makes it work. One hand wash the other, both hands wash the face. That's the point.
Damn, I learned something today for real.
Yeah, man.
Shit. Without y'all, I should just walk around the city like, yeah. This me, this y'all.
Exactly.
Nah, no. Like that makes sense.
Wait, so you guys are a black media outlet now.
That's a fact.
So how did y'all feel about the Lakeith Stanfield? Sitch.
She dropped that. I was trying to figure out which bullshit I was gonna drop because it was that Blueface said some shit. Other people.
We'll talk about that off air.
Oh,
we'll talk about that off air.
Ooh,
we'll talk about that off air. Remember I told you?
Yeah.
We'll talk about that off air because I got something for that, and I'm debating if we talk about that on the show or not because it came through. It came through channels
with the Lakeith thing.
Yeah.
I like saw like a piece of that. He said something about black media outlets are like bad or something. He would like he called out Shade Room. He called out the Breakfast Club. I know Charlamagne got mad about it. Mm-hmm. It was I don't know, like Keith was saying like they're bad for I forgot what he said. He
went on a little Instagram thing saying how black media they go out of their way to favor the negative things that happen in the culture and that they're not about uplifting black people and that he flat out called them anti-black. Wow. And some
Scarf Daddy in the building.
So he
Keith Newton. He coming here looking like him. Take a seat, man. Sit down. I'm glad you just came in here.
Yo, Keith got
point.
the scars and keep his taco meat out and shit.
I mean, you're doing a lot of
Keith
dumb
don't know nothing
things.
about the top 3 buttons no more.
We're gonna if you're doing a lot of dumb things, of course we're gonna talk about it. You're doing it. We're not making you do it. Oh my bad.
So then Charlemagne was offended.
Mm-hmm.
And he took the time to make him donkey of the day, and said that he feels like Lakeith needs to first off practice what he's preaching. That from what he's seen of him when he has on his platform, he's not doing anything to uplift black people. He played a clip of when Lakeith was at the Breakfast Club, and he asked him about his band, the Moors. And he was like, "Oh, is that based on the Moors and history?" And Lakeith basically said he named him that because he was high. So he said, you could have took that opportunity to educate and uplift, but did you? And he was like, I don't see you criticizing any white outlets. It's real easy to pick on other black people, but it's harder to criticize people that might actually cost you to lose something. Because we ain't never going to turn our backs on you, but you need to be better, basically.
This is really interesting that you bring this up, and I'm sorry, Virgil and TJ. I'm not going to cut y'all off. I want to hear this from somebody who owns a station. How do you feel? You own a station that is primarily minorities. How do you feel? Because this is my whole thing is in this. Culturally, I feel like as black people, we are burdened with we are society's moral compass. We decide what's right and what's wrong in society. We are the ones that point that out and to make sure people know that. As a person who is a black person, if you do or don't agree with that, how do you feel about that with your platform? Do you feel like it is your obligation morally as the media to report on certain things? Because we are a talk radio station. We don't do no music. We don't do none of that. Only thing we do is talk. So do you feel like we're obliged to talk on certain things politically, touch on certain topics politically, culturally?
Or to not.
Or to not.
Do you think it's important
What is our
avoid
responsibility that you feel
things?
As a station?
I don't think it's our responsibility. Am I on mute? I'm
No.
on mute. I think I'm on mute.
You are?
Am I on mute?
4.
I can hear you.
I'm on mute. I'm good now?
Yeah.
All right. So I don't think it's our responsibility because you got to think about everybody has something that they talk about, specifically. Like I've always said, podcasts, and I'm just using that as an example, is very niche. And one of my favorite podcasts is Kim Commando. She don't care what bomb is being dropped. She don't care who died, who got shot, who did who. She gonna talk about technology because that's her thing. That's what she knows. That's what she's interested in, and that's her market. Motorman's another one. He talks about only cars. He don't care who doing what. That's his market. So I don't think it's necessarily an obligation for us. But if you are talking about popular culture, hot topics, then when politics become pop culture, which it has become now, then yes, you are obligated. If you're going to say, I'm going to cover the latest celebrity news topics or popular culture, then yes, you are obligated because now it's in your category of speech.
What happens for you? What do you feel like happens when you hit the intersection of popular culture and our culture? How do you feel like you address that? Whoever our culture is, wherever you are, Latino, Asian, whatever, black, when your culture itself, the dirt of your culture, I guess I would say, intersects with popular culture, how do you feel like that should be approached?
I don't really. I mean, I can use my show as examples. All kind of shit that goes on, and y'all know my show is kind of like niche based. So I may say something about it, say my piece, because as personality, as figures, people want to hear our opinion, like you asking me now. So you have to share that opinion if people are asking for it based on your platform. But I don't think you got to go into an extensive review of saying, well, here's the breakdown. Because to be honest with you, most of us don't know shit. We just have a small opinion from a small amount of information that we see on TV, Instagram, or social media in general.
Well, I think now niche has become an opinion has become a niche. So I think when you look at Shade Room, I think our show is partly based on our opinion being a niche.
That's
of our
one
show.
thing I thought about when I heard this. When he was talking about like the Shade Room and mad at them, I was like, a lot of their niche is to say things in kind of a.
It's called the shade room.
Inflammatory.
They say it in a way.
They literally are there to be shady, and if it's not your cup of tea, then you don't tune in.
Yeah, whenever they post some shit, like I know I'm going here to hear something in like a shady or like funny or whatever, but I'm not going to hear like the actual news of this event. That's not what they do. It's not to me.
The black CMZ.
How do you feel like the media should teeter the boundary? How do you yourself? Let me not ask how all, but how do you navigate teetering the boundary of your responsibility as a member of the media and your responsibility just to your moral code of just certain shit ain't your business and certain shit? How do you approach that?
Well, I guess we look at what category of media, because there's news, there's entertainment, and I think that there's this kind of what's entertaining, and then what people will watch and what people won't. The fact of the matter, if it was nothing but, no pun intended, good news on TV, there'd be a lot less people watching it. You see what I'm saying? Right. So I think there's this idea of getting attention, and naturally we kind of are attentive to what's wrong or negative. Like when you get your test back, they never mark off the question that's right. Why not? It'd be the same process. They only mark off the ones that's wrong. So we are kind of already conditioned to look for an issue and problem. That's what kind of attracts us. So, I think I'm answering your question, but ultimately, like I said, I don't think there's, going back to is it a responsibility? I don't think so. I don't think it's the responsibility of and necessarily us, for sure. I think that if you have vast knowledge of something, then I think that's when you should have a valued opinion, like I said. But a lot of us, honestly, we don't know much,
How much do you I'm sorry.
No, go ahead.
How much do you feel like when you have shows and platforms, like Lakeith is saying that we have black media is bad. To me, black media is based in a lot of opinions. Mm-hmm. How much do you? How much is it's found? Let me say this in totality. It's based in foundational fact. The rest is going to be opinion. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like you might get a story, and they might just like when you look at the Shade Room, their postings are usually this person did this, mm-hmm. and this. Comment. Caption comments. Mm-hmm. When you approach your platform, and just you can leave this open to any platform that niche, whatever type of niche, because I know yours is different, but just whatever type of niche the platform is, how much do you feel like it's a media's personality to be, like what percentage do you feel like is facts and opinion? Like what do you feel like is a responsible percentage of facts and opinion? I know 50-50 is easy to say.
It ain't 50-50.
Yeah.
Because we get a little bit of information and we create a whole narrative off of a small amount of information. We could see a man slap a woman in the store, and we're going to say he's abusing his wife. You know what I'm saying? That's just what we're going to say. Off top, we created a whole narrative. We don't know what the previous information is. We don't know what she did to him to get to that point. And let's be honest, you know what I'm saying? Like, people do be slapping females, but for the most part, any sane man ain't just slapping around his female. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? So, once again, we get a little bit of information. We create a full narrative. So, I would say probably 10% is fact, and then the rest is opinion. Because as soon as we get that 10%, who cares about the facts?
But do you feel like that's a responsible percentage? And what today's media is and what people ask for, because you have to understand.
I was trying to trip to see if I didn't hear the question right. But yeah.
No, like, because you have to understand, like, as much as you are a person that has a show, you're a media personality. You teeter a very sensitive line where you're a media personality, but you also are owner of a station. You also are owner operator of a station. What do you feel like is because it might be things that eventually will become things that you do that we might have to report on, because we're basic, for me, in all intents and purposes, we're opinion. Our niche is opinion. Our niche is reporting on popular media and opinion. There might become a thing where good news becomes so popular that Keith gets a DUI and we have to report on it.
Right.
What is your opinion on us, like fact and opinion based shit? Like what is the proper percentage? What is a responsible amount of fact and opinion when it comes to reporting? Like, if you got 9% fact, you got 5% fact, do you feel like it's appropriate to give an opinion based off that?
Denzel Washington said the best thing in response to this. He said that media now has become about being first versus being correct. So, like I said, it's hard to say what's your purpose of it. Is it to some like Shade Room? The purpose is to get attention, create buzz. You don't care about
it's just to break it. It's not to give the details of it. It's to break the news. It's the quickest who's to break the news, not to. So you feel like media is trending that way, that it's the quickest to break the news. Because back in the day, you used to want to be the first person to get the real detailed interview with a sit down. Like, excuse me.
I feel like that's the best way to get the opinion, though.
But I feel like the trend is different, though. So I look at certain things. Like, let me give an example. I look at and I'm sorry, we're about to end really quick. Let me just get this real quick. When you look at a movie like Money Talk, we all remember Money Talk with Charlie Sheen, Chris Tucker. His whole point was Sweet Week. Sweet Week was you wanted to get as close to the source of the story as possible. So he went as far as possible that he could to get to Chris Tucker. Do you feel like now that media has trended towards you need to break the story quicker or get the details of the story quicker.
Oh, break the story quicker, because now Shade Room wouldn't exist without social media. So now, ABC, Fox got to now compete with Hollywood Unlocked, TMZ they got to compete with these social media platforms essentially. And now it's like, damn, they getting it out before we even get the story. So it's now, it's hard to get there. So now it's about being first. I think so.
Last question. What do you want good news to be based on? Being first or being most detailed?
I can't say because
blanket things happen. Like if not even so much us. If Never Not Extra blows up and becomes known for doing something a certain type of way, they become known for doing something first. How are you going to feel when sometimes they have to break a story before they know all the details of it? And I'm sorry, Kirsten and Moni, to teach you y'all, but that was just to not be egotistical and use us.
Well, the thing is, how we run it is kind of like we trust each person, and every show is different. So if that show does that, that's what we're going to support for that show. If we talking about Xena, she's not really going to report on any of those things. So I think that we have a variety for that. So if you need that opinion, we have that. If you want that fact-based show, we have that. So I think that it's not for us, the good news in general, is to control any kind of narrative. I think that's where people get lost, is to have a wide variety of narratives. So that way you can be like, okay, it's not one-sided. Most time listen to a talk radio station, it's either all right or all left.
Yeah, I feel like
you never have nobody in between.
I always feel like that's the better thing, at least for us. I'm 100% tooting the horn of the good news.
Yeah, gang shit.
If we, a lot of us do talk about the same topics, but at the same time, like to say Never Not Extra, we could put out 5 topics. We will not say it in the same way they will, and vice versa. So we could have all
credit to them.
Yeah, we could have all the facts. So I think that's what makes it good. Is like now I think the way media works is everybody, social media makes everybody get that shit like that. So there is no. I shouldn't say there's no first, but if you get it first, you got it the next 15 seconds, but nobody in this room will say it the same way. So you still kind of can chew on whatever happened this week in 50 different ways, because y'all are going to get it at the same time.
And that's why we make it a point to sign shows that are almost nothing alike, or bring something different, Like, what are you going to bring different? And we don't need everybody saying the same thing the same way. So, I think that we do a good job of doing that. Like, y'all are 2 straight males, and black males, and then you have Never Not Extra, which is 2 straight black females. It's going to be 2 different situations. And then you got Ladies Night, which is majority Hispanic females, and versus 2, it's going to be totally different situations. So I think we have a wide range of perspective, and that gives us an advantage over everybody else.
Basically, we're better than you bitches.
Pretty much.
Fuck you guys.
Yeah, basically. That's all Keith was saying in the nicest way, is that the good news team is just better than y'all. Like,
the good news is
that's just basically
choose wisely.
what he was saying.
I'm just saying we choose wisely.
He wants to be politically correct, but that's okay, boss man. Let me say it for you. The good news team is better than y'all. That's just it.
Fuck y'all.
Like, that's just it. That's all he was saying in the nicest possible way.
Stupid letters and stupid numbers together with your stupid letters, the good news.
Yeah, he was being politically correct
for it. Sound good on radio.
See?
Y'all staticky and shit.
Yeah, man, get the fuck out of here. Shout out to the team. Gang shit. We out here. Good news. Fuck with us.
Bye, motherfucker.
Play us some outro music, TJ.
What I got?
Go viral.
This should get way more.
Go viral.
Shout out to Joe Moses.
Go viral. Bang, bang.
Oh, yo, JM.
Hey, JM,
right?
You know he's a quarterback.
I went viral in that
JM.
Went to the 5-4. Yeah. All red 6-4. Yeah. All red dick.
Alright, bitches.
Yeah.
JM.
Crips, all I know. Yeah. Doing numbers at the swap meet.